Hi guys. Well, you're probably used to seeing animals and stuff like that, but I'm just sitting out here in the car. Just got home from picking up some stuff, and it's nice enough out. I thought I would kind of sit out here and explain what's really going on with those harmful channels, and hopefully get the word out because a lot of people might not even understand some of what's going on. But there are a couple of them that I posted about. One of them is Total Foid Death, and there's another one, TFD Soldier, and another one, oh shoot, Death to Foids. And I think it's all the same person. For anyone who doesn't recognize some of the terminology, the term foid is a slur or slang for yet another bad word. This video is not going to be for kids. So, and some of my posts later on, I try to keep it family friendly, but this is not family friendly, but it needs to be addressed. So, foids is short for femoids, which is basically these misogynistic men's way of trying to dehumanize females. And so they shortened it to foid because they're too lazy to say femoid after making that word up to begin with. And what really scares me is that there are people who actually walking around like this out in the world. And you never know who they might be. It could have been the guy I bumped into at the grocery store just a minute ago. Lord, I hope not, though. But I think that's part of why these channels have not been gotten taken down is the authorities do not really understand the terminology. So I'm putting it out there, and these people have some really violent, vicious content, and they have been. I will be posting some of the replies from a couple of them. There's one follower on there, Cheesy Empanadas. What a name. Like, I'm going to take anything that comes out of somebody with that username. Like, I'm going to take anything they say seriously to begin with. I think it's all just a bunch of little bored 12-year-olds sitting in their mother's basement. But I don't know. They're taking the whole girls have cooties thing a little too far. And somebody needs to check their basements because they're really giving serial killer vibes, to be honest with you. And that's what's got me scared. I'm pretty old. I'm fairly streetwise with stuff like that. And for anybody wondering, I'm also strapped, if you know what that means. Mess with the mew mew, you get the pew pew. But yeah, there's a couple of them. I will tag their names in this video and everything. And I'm trying to get the word out because a lot of the terminology I don't think people really understand. But these people are actually promoting and celebrating the deaths of women. Quite a few of them, in fact. And one of them actually, a couple of them actually have playlists like Foids Who Deserved It. And they've got like, some of the women. I don't know if any of you are familiar with Junko Faruta's story from years ago, and there's a few others, and just their playlists are ungodly, and some of their comments and everything, they need to be taken down, and we really need to take this seriously because I watch a lot of true crime and serial killer documentaries and horror movies, and this is kind of how they start out. So we really need to pay attention to that. And for anybody who's watching out there, if you know how to contact anyone, that would be great. Because I'm really I'm thinking about contacting like the higher ups. I don't know exactly how to go about that, but it's really, I don't feel personally threatened, but I'm worried about some of the other women out there that might run into these types. So I will post their names, and I will probably later post some of their really disgusting comments. So if you have kids or something like that, let them just watch the cute bunny and cat videos, because we're really going to be cracking down on some of this. So, but I will put a trigger warning. So, if anyone who has kids or something like that, grandkids, whatever, I just want to put it out there and make sure everybody knows the terminology and knows that, people like this are potentially dangerous. So I will do that in a little bit here. And everybody stay safe, have a great day, and y'all be nice to each other out there. Life is short. All right, that's it. And I will post some more info in a little bit here. Take care. Gosh, it's pretty out here today.